Now, what it is the part of the depopulation. And a lot of people don't understand what that means. And what there is there's an end game. It's called depopulation of the Caucasian race, or the Anglo-Saxon. And that's what the goal is to depopulate the Anglo-Saxon race, because they are the ones with the strongest bloodlines. And we'll leave it at that, because then we get into a whole different topic. But it's a depopulation of race. Okay, that's what they want to do.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and the latest hate-filled, ignorant, racist rant comes to us from one of the lead organizers of the Ottawa trucker protest, unduly dubbed the Freedom Convoy. Folks, this tells you everything you need to know about this jackaloon and his so-called Freedom Convoy right here, because this convoy is made up of people who haven't the slightest clue about the values of freedom. This convoy is made up of a bunch of traitors who tried to give the greatest democracy in the world over to an authoritarian, fascist, wannabe dictator. This convoy is made up of a bunch of jokers who have abused every freedom they've been blessed with every single day of their useless lives by being a scab on society, whining about their own selfish whims at the expense of others instead of fighting for the rights of your neighbor like a true patriot who understands the meaning of self-sacrifice and selfless service. And this convoy is made up of a bunch of racist, fascist, hoodwinked morons with a make-believe persecution complex because they've got nothing to complain about. They haven't the slightest clue of real hardship, real persecution. They're just people who cry the loudest because they whine the most. Just listen to this idiot's racist rant talking about conspiracy theories about a plot to depopulate the white race.
There's an end game. It's called depopulation of the Caucasian race.
The white race. Check the mirror, bozo. You and your anti-vax, anti-health, anti-science convoy have just pulled off the largest depopulation event since World War II. We're talking nearly 1 million lives lost to COVID-19, and you're on Twitter ranting about a depopulation conspiracy. It's not a conspiracy, and you're the culprit, dipwad. Keep your hands on the wheel and your eyes on the road, or you're going to depopulate yourself there, Chief. My goodness gracious, the hypocrisy and stupidity of these people never ceases to amaze. This jackaloon's problems are all caused by minorities, and his solution is to purge the world of all impure bloodlines. And there is a whole host of government-led conspiracies to foil his righteous plan, a targeted, secretive depopulation of the Anglo-Saxon race. This is the type of person leading this trucker protest, a real winner in the domain of the intellectual arts. No doubt he spends his spare time communicating with extraterrestrials, takes his vacation to look off of the, flat earth, and keeps a prize collections of all of these ticket stubs to the Trump reinstatement rallies that never happen. But of course, next time it'll happen for sure, right? The QAnon gods are never wrong, except when they're literally wrong every time. Maybe Freedom Convoy is fitting in a highly counterintuitive way, as these twits want to render freedom extinct. And by blocking the roadways, they're off to a good start. They'd like nothing more than to see minorities stripped of freedom forever, and they're so filled with stupidity and hate that they'll gleefully hand their own freedom over unconditionally to autocrats and dictators and destroy our freedom-loving democracies of the world, including ours here in the United States. Once thought to be an impenetrable institution of rights for every human being, it's now seen as ripe for the taking by white supremacist groups. Folks, these people are twisted, evil, and yes, mentally unstable. But that gives them all the right qualities to be pawns of fascist wannabe dictators like the Republican Party is chock full of. And that combination spells danger for every freedom-loving true American. And that's a fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.